Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Hopefully, your day is going well. Welcome once again to another chapter of Vex Factor. I am your buddy Vex Nihilo, and today, once again, as the title implies, we are back in Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena 3v3. Yay! And I'm being. I'm being very facetious when I say that. Listen, I have a really good time with it in general. I'm not gonna bash on it or anything. Let me turn down my gain here just a little bit. But I mean, it's 3v3. It's gonna be kind of fun, and I am being facetious when I say that. But hey, it's all about trying to have a good time. And listen, there are things that we run across in life that can be really frustrating. And for me, Grand Arena can be really frustrating at times, but I keep on coming back with my nose to the grindstone, trying to push a little bit further. The good news is that we ended last season of 5v5 in Kyber 2. So I've been enjoying those extra crystals along the way. And I actually looked at my guild. I did not realize I am number 2 in the list. Yoda 9000, another guild of mine, is number 1 in our guild as far as Grand Arena goes. But that felt pretty good because there are some really good folks that are in my guild when it comes to Grand Arena. So it felt good, and pretty sure there was some RNG involved in that, but you know, I'll take it where I can get it. So let's see how we go this season, because again, we're starting off in Kyber 2, and we've had a few rounds of the Levi event come around, so there's a few more folks out there than before that now have the Leviathan. So my advantage in that area is kind of dwindling. And then also, of course, there's the new Marauder farm is available. So people that are enjoying that ship that didn't get it when the event came out, all the way up to 7-star, can now feel free to blow all that hard ship energy to try and get it one shard every week or so. I'm just being facetious once again. I'm kind of in that mood today. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop in a game for just a moment. And let's say hello to our opponent, who at the start of this had not moved yet. It looks like he still has not. And as you can see here, I believe I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but I'll go for it. Jaquixa, I believe it is. We'll just kind of assume that I got it right there. And he's coming at us from Scarif Empire, so kind of enjoyable on that one. And as far as inventory goes, like you can see here, by the way, a quick side note, we did actually breach the 9 million GP threshold ourselves, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. But our opponent is still 10.6 million higher than that. Has 7 GLs, is only missing Galactic Legend Leia. About half of them are, well, half, no, yeah, 3 out of the 7 are Relic 8. He's got a lot of the fun stuff like Ariva down there, Grand Inquisitor, a Malicos, yay, all kinds of good stuff. And then ship-wise, he does have the Leviathan, although it's only at 4-star, and a 6-star Profundity. So the other thing that I did was research what he tends to do on defense, and for the last several rounds of 3v3, obviously the last season we had was 5v5, so this is going back a few weeks, but he tends to play the same defense every time, and spoiler alert, it looks like he did roughly the same thing this time as well. So I'm pretty happy about that because I think we can get through it. And then we left him some nasty stuff on defense. Datacron wise, he's got only a couple of the new ones, but he does have a couple of those Malicos ones there, so I mean, it's definitely a good roster, you know, as you would expect to find in Kyber 2. So we're just going to head to see if we can weed our way through it a little bit at a time. Let's go ahead and pop in over here and take a look at his defense. Let me switch my camera around here. So up in the north here, you can already see we've got 2 GLs to deal with. There's a Jabba and a Rey. And then we have our, I'm going to call him Besco. I'm pretty sure that there's folks out there that have used that, but I'm claiming it. We got a Besco team we got to worry about. We got a CLS team and CLS, 3PO, and Chewie. And then a Shorty team, which I haven't run across a whole lot before. And then down south, do you have a GL and a mini GL? We've got our Lord Vader, and then we've got our Malgus, and he's still kind of like a mini GL because we don't have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, which means that you really got to either use a really good gas team for that because he's got the Relic 9 Darth Revan up there, or do like what I'm going to do today, which is just drop the Eternal Emperor on it and then move your way from there. And speaking of the Eternal Emperor, I'm so excited. I haven't seen, like, I don't usually browse the Discord servers or anything like that to be in the know as soon as an article comes out. I usually hear it secondhand, either through my guild or just watching Arnold on YouTube. Let me switch over here. But I have been made to understand that the once late great Darth Bane is going to be joining the Holo tables pretty soon here. In the form that he was in the Clone Wars cartoon, so kind of looks like Shredder in my opinion from Ninja Turtles, and not the really cool one where he's got the face paint and stuff from the Legends and not canon. But hey, I'll still take him, and my understanding is that he is an Eternal Emperor lifter unit, which I think is really, really cool, because Eternal Emperor is... he's good. He's not going to be great on defense ever. He's kind of like that one thing where, aside from a few exceptions, he's going to win whatever battle you send him into, or dramatically set you up for a good claim. If he works that way with Jabba, he works that way with Lord Vader, he works that way with Rey. If you play your cards right, you can actually beat a Rey team with Eternal Emperor. So you could just do a whole lot with him. Don't go up against an SLKR, because that's not going to work out. But for the most part, any other squad, he'll just tear it apart, because he's designed specifically as just this offensive hammer. But it, obviously in Grand Arena, it's a use once and then you're done. So maybe we'll be able to get a little bit more viability from him on defense. And speaking of defense, as you guys can see here, and one of the reasons why I'm mentioning Eternal Emperor is because I'm trying to branch out a little bit so that we can see like how much more we can put on defense. So I'm trying my Rey team here with my Relic 7 Ben, my JTR, that one really annoying squad that I always hated dealing with on offense. I'm not putting him on defense. And then I also have that Kron with 67% defense, some crit damage and so on. But most importantly is the affix here. Whenever a light side or dark side unaligned force user ally gains a buff or a debuff, and these are going around all over the place with these folks, all unaligned force user allies gain 5% defense, stacking at max 200%. It's much more viable in 5v5 because now you've got 5 people that are bouncing buffs around, but I'm assuming that it's still going to be good in 3v3. So I've got her up there just to see how she does on defense. Obviously our opponent has Star Killer, so I'm assuming that he's going to be able to get through it. We have our newly relicked K2 up there that I want to use on... I wanted to use it on my Radis team, but only got him to Relic 1, and I mainly just want him to kind of occupy space on defense for the time being. And then down south, we are still using our Malgus team on defense. I did some read of our opponent's defense, and I have enough in offense to be able to comfortably get through everything he has in theory, unless something goes wrong, because that never happens. So it was okay for me to go ahead and leave my Malgus on defense. And then all the rest of the stuff here is just kind of par for usual. I put Iden on there because I don't think I'm going to have to deal with the Mon Mothma team, so, you know, maybe it'll trip him up. And then some surprises in the back. And I'm assuming that our opponent is probably not watching our stream, so it's okay to take a peek. There is our Omitreya team. It's part of the idea of throwing some stuff that'll... I'm sorry, putting some stuff in there that may hopefully throw him for a bit of a loop. So there's that one. And then the rest are just kind of there to fill spaces. But then up north here, you guessed it, not only my Levi with the full squad, but also my brand new 4-star Profundity. And I get it's 4-star, but hey, it's still what you call it? Hello, a meta fleet. Good lord, I don't know where that word went. It's still a meta fleet. And these ships are still strong because they have to be in order to get you to the event, let alone pass it. So hey, I'm still hoping that it'll throw him for a bit of a loop here. He does have all the stuff himself, so I'm assuming that he will probably maybe blow his Levi on my Leviathan. That's what I would, I'm sorry, on my Profundity. That's what I would do. But then he's going to have to figure out what to do about my own Leviathan, because his is 4-star. He does have the Marauder. He does have the Scythe, obviously. So I think he can get through it. This is just kind of to see if maybe I can trip him up a little bit. More importantly, I still have my Chimera, my own Executor, and then plenty of stuff for the offensive front here. So anyway, let me go ahead and quit yapping here. I do have my game plan in the background here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share it with you real quick. Let's take a brief gander. Oh, wrong one. Where is it? There we go. Okay, so things are a little bit messed up here. I don't think I've got everything in the exact right spot. But I think that we're probably good enough here. So yeah, there's the Ray and the Jabba. The Besco is there. Shorty, is Shorty there? Yeah, Shorty's there. CLS. Yeah, so it's just in different spots based on the defense. Because again, I go down swgoh.gg and take a look at the Grand Arena history to see what our opponent may run. And they're in different spots, but it looks like he's still running the same team. So we will be able to go with our plan. And hopefully get us a win here. Let's go ahead and start in on it. The first thing I want to do is work on the South Territory. Just to complete the reconnaissance that I can do and make sure that I am dealing with exactly what I think I'm dealing with. And to kickstart everything off, it's going to be our solo guy here, Monsieur Malek. This is basically a hard counter to a Shock T team here. I do understand that it's a Relegate Arc Trooper, but it just, this works literally every time. I've never lost with this setup here. Here's the stun. Let's keep on going. Know that she gets the retribution, but it doesn't really do them a whole lot of good because they end up fearing themselves most of the time. Just like that. And all I need is this. And then put it on auto. So I'm having fun with my, just on different side toes. Jeez, Vex, make up your mind what you want to talk about. I'm having fun with my Classic Warcraft run on my Warlock on the hard mode server. I am not going to record like every moment that I play the game, just because that'd be a lot of footage. But I am going to still keep that thing going because I'm enjoying playing it. It's a fun kind of nostalgic trip in there. But another thing that I may do at some point is, and please don't judge me too harshly, but see what the retail WoW is like. I've heard good things about the most recent expansion, Dragonflight. They did already announce the next expansion, the War Within. I don't really know what all that's about. I know that the little kid King Anduin Wrynn used to be. I don't know. I played Legion. That was the last time I really paid attention to the lore. So after Legion was Battle for Azeroth. Kind of followed that a little bit, and then came I think it was Shadowlands, and then Dragonflight, and here we are. So I mean, it's okay. It wasn't going to win any Oscar awards for storytelling, but you know, still a, you know, it's Blizzard. Blizzard's generally good at coming up with stuff, I think. Let's go ahead and drop these two. Don't need to do anything more fancy than that. Trying to do some undermanned battles here, just keep to the program. But anyway, so it's kind of like what you call it? It's kind of like a lot of animes out there that just their stories are just so over the top. It's just funny how it kind of worked out that way. That it also happens to be the same way in WoW. And I mean, I know that there's some people out there that just go absolutely crazy for that stuff, and to each their own. More power to you. It's definitely not my cup of tea. I like when stories make sense and are not over the top and, you know, kind of draw you in and such. Which is why I really liked Game of Thrones, at least for the first 6 seasons. That kind of gives you an idea of my taste. And, well, WoW's just not really going to win a whole lot of awards, in my opinion, past, really, Lich King. Lich King was good because, again, that's the lore that everybody was accustomed to. You know, everybody that grew up with Warcraft 3 and the Frozen Throne. That's it right there. That's what people were looking to play it for. And plus, to me, it was still a really well-written story. Arthas and the Lich King and all that stuff, Northrend and the Undead, the Scourge and all that. It's just a really fun setup all the way around. But I'll still give it a try, even though all that stuff is really kind of, you know, it's just no longer a thing. But what am I looking at here? I think I'm just right going to do that. Anyway, there I go again, talking about something and then stopping right in the middle of my sentence. The reason I was doing that is because originally I had, where is it? Jedi Knight Revan, Bastila, and Grandmaster Yoda going up against it. I mean, they still could. But I don't think that I have my JML going up anywhere. Starkiller's going up against Rey. Kenobi's going up against his Vader. SLKR is his Jabba. Wampa's Iden. SE is Malgus. CLS. Yeah, I think based on what I'm looking at, Evan, KRU. Yeah, let's go ahead and do you. Let's see here. I don't think I have Hermit Yoda anywhere. So let's do a Hermit Yoda, and I'm assuming this is probably enough. Yeah. Let's run that just in case. I really don't see that winning. I'm sorry, I don't see me losing this one. And it will help. Let's go ahead and get some ability blocks out there. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start working on the Magna Guard. Piss off Grievous there, no problem. Alright, so this is where it gets kind of fun. Well, I didn't do anything, I forgot. Alright, so right at this point, it's basically just a matter of managing my banners, because I really don't want to lose too many of them. The whole idea here is to be efficient as possible. So let's just keep on working here. Foresight does not do anything versus Grievous, so that's why I'm trying to save it a little bit until... well, let me go ahead and get some of our protection back. That's the whole idea. Okay. There we go. Alright, so there goes that, and then it's off to the races. Okay, it's gonna dispel, which is totally fine. Let's go ahead and do this again here. Yeah. I'm kind of hoping to stall out a little bit. I think we just lost one banner for Hermit Yoda's protection there, not a problem. Alright, and then it is our usual suspects from the Galactic Republic. Our lifter unit, and our tank. And let's go ahead and use... we no longer have those datacrons from before. So I don't really remember exactly what I have here that hurts more. I think it's this one. Let's save that one. Health steal, critical chance, and then these are all the new ones that I got recently. Accuracy, specials, really just not a lot going on. With light side, I'll start their turn, gain offense, damage. Okay, yeah, let's go and just use that one. He doesn't have Maul, so this will be not quite as hard as usual. But I still just want to be cautious about everything. Let's go ahead and work on Vader. Actually, oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? Reduce her cooldowns. and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take out the Royal Guard in just a sec here. Okay. Just because he's such a... He takes just so freaking long to get through. Alright, and... we can use that Kron to our advantage here on Emo Annie over there. You like my name for him? Right now, let's do this. And there goes Vader. Alright, and then let's work our way up to an ultimate. But what I was talking about is the ability block that we get. So go ahead and start ramping up. And I'll hold on to it a little bit longer. Okay, there we go. Alright, and where's he at? 61%. So he's still got a long ways to go. And then we've got the... Oh, dang, I forgot. I had the ability, or the thing on me here. Hold on one second, I apologize. Oh, well, there's somebody at my door. I have a sign on my door that says, "I'm recording, please don't disturb." And I don't know what it is. People just don't listen to it, but it is what it is. So, okay, I'll live. Alright, let's go ahead and get some healing immunity on him. Okay, yeah, go ahead and do this, because we're starting to hurt quite a bit here. Okay, I think I misplayed this a little bit. I was expecting you to have an ability block on there a little bit quicker. There we go. Alright, so then get it around to Cat again. There we go. Still is kind of hoping to finish it off. There we go. Okay. I will take it. So we are through the south. And... yep, that's exactly what I was expecting in the back there. So let's go ahead and just keep it going. So up against Imbo, we are going to be dropping our Sith Empire team led by Darth Revan. You, yeah, let's get a tank in there, and then you. Don't think we really need a whole lot more Datacron wise. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Why not? No tanks. Alright, pretty soon here. There we go. Drop the fear on everybody. And then there goes Imbo. That was really easy. Not a huge fan of the, whatchamacallit, the thermal detonator, so that hurt Revan a good deal. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Bosk, we were going to do troopers on. Imperial troopers. And I think it was... were we going to do troopers anywhere else? Jedi Knight Luke's going up against KRU. Gas is going up against Dash. Starkiller versus Rey. Already took care of Lord Vader. Jabba's still up there. GG is done. CLS. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Wish I would have organized this a little bit more. Let's go ahead and do... yeah, that'll do. I'm trying to figure out whether or not to use Gideon. But Dark Trooper is really kind of needed for this whole thing. Let's see. So Bosk is going to get... I wonder if we could... snipe Mando. Not quite. Can we do it now? There we go. Alright, so that gave me quite a bit of turn meter. There goes you. Then we can go ahead and do what I was wanting to do before, which is mark down our Dark Trooper. He's gonna get a turn, so might as well not delay it. Okay, that's fine. He gets this going. Then let's, yeah, just start working on him. Okay, so that reset our Emperor's Trap. That's totally fine. Go ahead and do some AoE. I probably should have saved that. That's fine. Okay, just start working on Bosk there. And will this do it? There we go. Bob's your uncle. Who's Bob and why is he an uncle? 57. We're doing pretty good so far, folks. So, Dash going up against with Gas. So let's make it happen. Gas. 501st. Let's do this with you two. Or do we? No, stick with the plan. I was considering using these guys with Rex, Captain Rex, because I do have the Omicron for him, even though he is at a low relic. Well, you know. Who are we gonna go for? Han's at 8, Chewie. Really kind of need to get Chewie out of there pretty quick here because he does 4% health damage. All right. Ow. There's a sacrifice. Well, that was not what I was looking for. All right, so get some days out there. There goes Chewie. Okay, give me some counterattacks. Can we get Han out, please? Almost. Okay, he really hurts. It's a good thing we got Chewie out of there. Jeez. I was kind of thinking there'd be a bit more of an efficient win than that. But okay. Newt. Guess what we're doing? Radius. First time that I've been able to use these guys here. We are going to do Rogue One. I don't know why I clicked that. That was a misclick. Rogue One. Thank you. There we go. That's the guys I was looking for. Yeah, give me a Datacron. Let's see here. Dispel all debuffs on themselves. I don't know how much of that they do. Receive. Don't need that. That's a lot. This one will work though. Yeah, that'll do. I'm still not used to this team, so I think you start with this, and it just starts hitting with a bunch of exposes. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of the extortions because I don't want that to start getting on a roll. Okay, he's definitely got a lot of exposes on him, so this is gonna hurt. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I love being able to use all these teams that were just such a huge pain in the butt to me on offense. And now I finally get to use them either on defense or let me rephrase that. That our opponents were using all these cool teams here and they just ruined my day. And now I get to use them on my own right. Whether it's defense or offense doesn't really matter. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, should get rid of Django. I was kind of hoping I would get rid of Django there, but that's okay. Go ahead and do some of this there. And look at this. Yeah. Full banners. That was fun. And then KRU, we're gonna do, it's the Luke here, Jedi. Are we doing these guys for anybody else? Still got Starkiller, SLKR, Dash and Chewie, that's going up against his CLS. Wampa, CLS, Chewie versus Shorty, Padme. Yeah, I think we should be good with this here. We will use it to great effect. Okay, mark down Sith Trooper because he's the biggest pain in the butt in this whole group here. Give me a bunch of assists, and that's that. Give me a stun all the way around. And now it's just going up against a couple of tanks here. Okay. Maybe we should have done, well, I was thinking we could have done a JKR lead. That way we could get the protection back on out of turn attacks, just manage our banners a little bit better, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Give him a stun just to mark him down, And then give me some of this here. Sweet. There goes the back south. Okay. So with 2 hours left, I'm assuming that our opponent is probably not going to show up. I would assume they would have gone before now, but I don't know. I could be totally wrong about that. Let's go ahead and grab out our Star Killer team here and then hope that there's no surprises. Where is it? Empire. Empire, and unaligned force user. I really need to get Star Killer up to Relic 7 one of these days, as well as Mara. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, let's take that. Some extra defense. Might as well. And then I hope this works. Alright, so there's that. Toss this out there and then just start following protocol as usual. That's not fun. Let's see here. Give me a buff dispel. Can we get a stun on Ben? No. Well, okay then. Start working on Ray. Preferably get her into the yellow pretty quick here. That was not fun. Can we get a stun? Okay, the death stun definitely helps. Alright, there she is in the yellow. Was in the yellow. Alright, get some debuffs on her that don't go away. Give me some more shock out there. Okay, start working on Ben. Well, I was kind of hoping that we'd be a little bit closer before she got all that done. Make sure that she's got the inspiration off of her. Then get the inspiration off of Hermit Yoda. I don't know if I've actually done this particular setup before with these three, so give me a stun. Okay. And we need Ben out of here. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and drop it. Not to kill anybody, but to get us all back up. Because we really need to survive here. Alright, Ben, I need you to take a turn, my guy. Okay, can we pull back her turn meter? Dang it. I was really hoping we could. Eek, not fun. Keep that inspiration off of her. Ben! Take a turn, dude. There, finally. Get you out of here. Get you out of here and stay out. Okay, get her out. Yes, there we go. Only one drop banner. That one was not... I mean, it wasn't ugly, but it just wasn't... Really wasn't fun. Ugh. Okay, so then it is these three here. Where's Hux? There we go. And then this one, I am going to use that really chonky defense there. Because I need SLKR to survive. And 160 defense is a pretty good amount, so go ahead and get the stun going. Yeah. Prefer you to go for KRU, but whatever. Okay, so then give it back over to SOKR. Okay, start doing some damage. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the buff dispel isn't gonna work, so won't even worry about that. Okay. Kind of hoping that we'd be able to get a little bit closer. Oh, it's because it's 3v3. That's why. All right. Okay, that's okay. We'll just keep on building up our siphon. I just really need SOKR to survive. Where is Jabba at? Hopefully his own ultimate is, yeah, way down there. All right, so keep on doing this. Okay, hang in there, Hux. Hang in there. Alright, give me... I was kind of hoping there'd be a stun there. That's okay. Alright, 80. I think we can get up a little bit higher. Okay. 85. Okay, there goes Chrysanthemum. He'll come back, but that's okay. Okay, let's just start working on... There we go. Full ultimate. Boom. Okay. I thought the Chrysanthemum came back anyway. I know about SLKR's anti-revive, but I didn't think that that worked on Chrysanthemum. Maybe he was missing an Omicron or something. I don't know. Alright, just go ahead and get her out of there. And at this point, it's just a matter of weeding through all the lard. Alright. Just keep on poking him. Not doing a whole lot. Alright, one more shot should do it. Especially with the buff immunity. Of course. There you go. And this tub over here is just a pain in the butt. Alright. You want to play it that way? We'll play it that way. There we go. 350 siphon. There we go. Jeez. Okay. And we just got these folks left. So for Shorty, it is CLS 3PO and Chew PO. Where is he? There we go. And attacks out of turn. That one's good for this battle. And then it'll be our I think it's Dash, Han, and Chewie for the other one there. Alright, so this one I know is not fun, but we'll be okay. Let's start working on BB-8 over there. I think this is a battle of attrition. Get rid of spare parts. Give me a blind on everybody. Okay. Okay, there goes spare parts. There we go. This should get R2 out. Not close. Pretty quick here. Go ahead and just get him out. And just keep on going. I love that cleanse on out-of-turn attacks. Helps a lot. Alright, and then at this point, it's just a matter of getting Shorty out, and I mean, she's basically done as it is now. Awesome. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, full banners. And then for these guys here, it is the Dash, and then Han and Chewie. This one here. Yep, give me this one. Ability block is good. Some extra crit damage. Some accuracy, and a lot of good stuff all the way around. So this should do it here. Let's go ahead and take out... Yeah, these two, because that's the biggest pain. Okay, hang on, hang in there. Give me a daze. Okay, get rid of... There we go. That's how it's done. Do we got any dazes of our own? Nope, there it is. It's a good run so far. And then for the last folks here, it's going to be Padme. I mean, we got a lot of options here. We really got a lot. But I was going to do Padme, Mace. Mace. Where is it? Galactic Republic. And Baby Ahsoka for the buff dispel. And just give me another Datacron here. There's not really a whole lot. Physical accuracy. Special crit chance, just nothing. I went through a run to get as many of them, just the crons as I could. And I'll worry about upgrading them later on. Alright. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I was thinking they were going to go first here. Let's go ahead and start working over there like that. Okay. Does this work? Thought it was going to, what you call it? Stun him, but I suppose not. That's okay. Okay, that's all right. That's the stun. Sorry. Let's see here. Yeah. Get him out. There we go. Well, that's annoying, but not unexpected. Okay, so there goes that. Yeah, let's just start working on folks here. This should do it. There we go. Cool. That was really pretty. Okay, full banners there as well. All squads down. Now it's time for fleets. And it's... I thought that it's actually a little bit easier than I thought it was going to be. I had already planned for Malevolence and Executrix. But in place of his Executor, he put the Finalizer, so we don't have to worry about the other. Let's see here. Those guys are going to get a lot of turn meters, so let's see. Let me look at some data real quick, because I don't want to trip on the trip at the finish line in fleets here. Okay, .gg. And then let's take a look at Insight. So for ships, let's do Executrix. Figure out who to take care of him. And then, yeah, with the TIE Fighter, who's he got? TIE Fighter, TIE Bomber, and then Vader's gig there. Yep, those three. Let's see here. Profundity, of course. Alright, so let's put a pin in that one, because it wants you to use the Executor for it, or a meta fleet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other two here. And it kind of sucks that he's got all of his meta fleets. So he'll definitely be able to clear that. But let's take a look here. So Finalizer, and then he's got the three usual folks. And for that one, it actually says that you are welcome to use a Malevolence for that, which I do have. Actually, Chimera also works against that one, so let's actually stick with that plan. Chimera. Yeah, let's just start going through it a little bit at a time. Let's do this, and let's get out our Chimera, and not treat it as if it is the Executor, because it's not, but you know, go with the plan that we initially had. So you what does it want you to do? I think it's this one, and then the Bomber, and then these guys here. Yep, that'll do it. Hopefully it goes without issue. Okay, so they are going to go first. That's not a problem. Okay, and now we're just going to start working on that guy over there. Let's get some target lock going around. Let's get out our Lady of the Hour. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, they're in stealth. Let's see, just go and do basic. Keep on doing basics. Do another one. I mean, it is kind of nice that the main thing is that we're not getting any dodges, which is fine, just because it's one of the main reasons why I tend to not bring in the TIE bomber most of the time, is because it doesn't dodge as much, and therefore you're not pumping as much turn meter as you could be. Okay, that's all right. Hit him with the basic. Let's see here. Spell target lock. Yeah, go ahead and do this. Okay, there it is. Who do we want to heal up? Actually, let's take him out because the shuttle's going to be out pretty quick here. Let's keep our TIE fighter up and take out the shuttle. That'll do it. Get some burning going. There we go. Cool. Not a fantastic banner win, but I'll take it. And then for these guys here, let's see. I mean, we have our Malevolence that we could use. I hate Malevolence mirror matches, though. Oh, I really hate those. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and we'll see what the data recommends that we do. Get rid of those ships there. Go to leads, and then let's grab Malevolence, and then the 3 usual suspects. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was this, you know, Negotiator all the way around. Negotiator with the Marauder. I really wish that I could use that. Just my Marauder doesn't have all the neat tricked up skills yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Get you. We'll go ahead and toss the Marauder in there just in case. And then the tank there. And we'll see what we've got. Have our Plo Koon come in clutch if we need. Let's start working on Sonfak. And can we get some dazes going? Can we just get Sonfak out? I was kind of hoping we would. Yeah, let's just get him out. We'll save the buff immunity. Excuse me, let's do this. Don't want to hurt the Vulture Droid too much. Because if it goes down, then that just pumps a bunch of turn meter. Okay, so now let's do this. And, yeah, let's clean all the Buzz Droids up there. Let's pump some turn meter. Keep on hitting this guy over here. Yeah, go ahead and give everybody Undying Resolve, or whatever it's called. Let's see here. Go ahead and get him out of there. I know it pumps turn meter, but that was the original. And we're going to need to do that at some point anyway. So let's go ahead and keep on working on the Vulture Bomber now. Okay, dispel buffs on him. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, I think that hits everybody, and a bunch of ability blocks is nice. That made Anakin mad, which is the whole point. Okay. And can we get him out? Close. It's really close. This should do it. Okay, and then anybody left? Okay, where's the real one? I think it's that one. Let's see here. I think that's a heal. Yes, it is. Oh, it's the why is my brain not functioning properly? It's the spy over there. Stupid. All right. Bang. This should do it. There we go. Still not a fantastic win banner-wise, but that's okay. Because we were able to save our Executor for the big one here. That's all we're gonna use. And this should do it, folks. Then it's just a matter of whether our opponent's gonna show up today. He's got an hour and a half. Let's see here. Let's start. Yeah, let's get rid of Vader if we could. All right. Yeah, let's get Vader out of there. And let's start working on the TIE Fighter. Just because he's the guy that typically gets a lot of foresight, a lot of dodges, and then causes a lot of problems. Because he pumps a bunch of turn meter like that. Please just die. Thank you. Okay. At least it's not a Chimera with the insta-kill. Alright, don't want to get any counterattacks. No, thank you. Alright, go ahead and heal up. I know I probably should have pulled out a reinforcement, but I'd rather be safe. Don't want to lose the Razor Crest this early on. Go ahead and do a breach on... what's her face? Or whatever sister. Whatever numbered sister. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, let's do Boba. Let's get some ability blocks going out there. I was kind of hoping for a bit more than that, but okay. Okay, there goes the Interceptor. That helps. And then these counterattacks will hopefully get us into contract. There it goes. There it goes. From the Razor Crest, please and thank you. Probably not even gonna need... Yeah, don't even need the ultimate. Bang. Okay. So what do we land at? 2,049 banners. I don't remember what a good banner count is for 3v3. But I doff to my opponent at this point. There's an hour and a half of time left. That is my run. No dropped banners. Or no dropped battles, rather. I'm sorry. And I do feel pretty good in general. Have some okay stuff on defense. The main thing is hopefully our Leviathan comes in clutch. Because our opponent could definitely still win. But I didn't really leave a whole lot of maneuvering room. So I do feel pretty good about that. Anyway... Thank you guys once again for joining me. I am your buddy Vex Nihilo, and we will be here or not tomorrow, I'm sorry. Tomorrow I'm going to be off of work and spending the day with the Empress, but we'll maybe see about getting some stuff done on Saturday that you can join me for. In the meantime, please find something to smile about today and enjoy.